when you move to Nashville, you have these ideas of what you think it is. And, when you get there, it's actually not what you thought at all. The very first week I was in Nashville, I had an opportunity to go to a club and jam with some guys. And one of the guys that was there, after I got done jamming on a couple of songs, I think I played a Tom Petty song, he pulls me off to the side and says, man, it's like, if you stay sweet and if you put a smile on your face, he goes, you'll go far in this town. And I didn't really know at the time what that meant, but that's really the truth. Especially in Nashville. It's just a good old boy network of friends and buddies. If you're, as I call it, a good hang, you will go far. I think when you're meant to do something and you're on that journey and you're doing it, I think everything is then magnified. The emotions are magnified because you are doing what you're meant to do. So therefore, all the negatives are magnified as well as the positives. So I always tell people that doing what you love to do is the one thing you love and the one thing you hate at the same time. It's always a challenge, and I've been very blessed and fortunate to have a beautiful wife that has put up with my garbage for years. God bless her. And that's what we do, and we just learn to. That's our life. It's kind of like a truck driver or a traveling salesman. You're going to be gone. When my wife and I were dating, we were kids. We were like 19, 20 years old. And I said, honey, look, here's the deal. This is who I am. I'm a musician. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to miss birthdays. I'm going to miss graduations. I'm going to miss things. There's going to be good years and bad years. It's going to be up and down. And I said, and I really want you on this journey with me. And she's like, okay, great. Of course, we were kids and didn't really know what that meant until we got into it. I believe that when you are, operating within your purpose, I believe that there is a grace that comes over you. That things, there's always going to be challenges. It's life, but I think overall there's a grace, and there's always been that grace over my family. When I'm gone, it just works. If that makes sense, it just everything kind of comes together and it just makes sense and it feels right, And so that tells me that we're in the perfect place, the perfect time, and doing what we're meant to do. So we kind of rest in that. Especially now, my son's getting older. He's 10 years old now, and he's I have to deal with that. I don't want him to go. It's tough. And your heart breaks. And I wish I was home more. But I really love being on the road and doing what I'm doing. So I think it's just. We have to come to terms that this is who we are, and this is what we're gonna do. And it's not for everybody. Like you have to be purposed to do this, and your spouse, I believe, has got to be purposed to be with you, to journey with you on this, because it's not for everybody.